Hi, my name is Ed Diaz from Roland, and we're here at Kraft Music checking out the RD-64. For a great deal, take a look at the bundles here at Kraft Music. One of the great features you're going to notice right away on the RD-64 is the great key action. The RD-64 uses the Ivory Field G key bed with escapement. So right away when you press the keys, they're going to feel great. Now the escapement feature, what that is when we push down on the keys, just like an acoustic piano, you can actually feel the break in the key. You can actually feel the key reset. So when you're playing fast passages, it will react to you. So first off and foremost on the RD-64 is action. So just a great playing surface. Now let's take a listen to some of the sounds. The RD-64 has 12 sounds and there's 4 different tones in here and there's 3 variations for each tone. So first off, we take a look at the piano section and we have different variations here. Now the pianos are all supernatural as well as the electric pianos, supernatural based, and the organs are modeled. So let's take a look at this first one. It's great standard piano. Great sound. Even hear how it dies off. Really nice and natural decay. Now if we go to the piano number 2, I like this one. This one's more percussive. A little bit more percussive. So if I'm doing any kind of Latin oriented stuff or more percussive kind of playing, it really reacts to your playing and it's just going to sound great. Now let's go ahead and move over to the electric piano. Very nice sounds in here as well. Now don't forget the RD-64 does have 2 different effects sections in here. So effects 1 and effects 2. So these will change according to the type of sound you have up. So if I want, I can go ahead and have a little phaser going on. Let's go ahead and move over to the clav section right here. Clav is also very fun to play, and the RD with that action, very responsive. So, might start it this way. Maybe I'll go ahead and include some of my effects here. So I can really have different fun with the different variations of the clav as well. And here you hear a little bit more wah in it. Now let's go to the organ section. Organ, all your normal tone wheel type of organ. There's 3 variations. Let's listen to the first one. Just a good standard organ sound. And if I use effects 2, listen to what happens. Hit it again. So obviously this is where we have our rotary effect. Let's go to variation 2, a little bit different tone. And let's go ahead and have some fun with our effects 2 right here. Very natural sounding rotary effect right here. And let's listen to one more. So as you can hear, a lot of great sounds inside the RD. Another thing I didn't mention was, of course, reverb. So I might use reverb on my acoustic piano. Let's go to that piano right here, and I'll use variation 1, kick on my reverb. And let's do it without reverb first. Very quick. Decay. Now a little more reverb. Breathes a little bit better. Now, some other fun functions of the RD, of course, transpose. Transpose on here is very easy to do. Just hold it down, and you see, here we're in C. I'm going to go ahead and transpose and use my octave buttons and go up half steps. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'll put it in, let's put it in E flat, 3 steps. And you see the lights light up right here. So now, let's take it off. So if you need to transpose, you can very quickly. Now, some people might ask, well, what about the lower octaves or the upper octaves of the piano? There's only 64 notes. Well, if I need to do maybe the upper or the lower, I can easily just adjust with my octave buttons. Very quick. Very quick. Now, some other great features of the RD-64 is we can actually use this as a controller as well. Also, for playing live gigs, this is a lot of fun. Only 28 pounds. 28 pounds, so we can easily take it with us, fit in the front seat of our car, just take our amp, throw this in there, and we're ready to do the gig. 88 keys, we love them, but sometimes a little heavy, so this is really nice. Also, at this size and weight, this fits easily on your digital audio workstation desk. So if you have a desk and you're doing music, this fits wonderfully on there, because sometimes the 88s actually hang over our desk a little bit, and this fits perfectly. So let's take a look at the back panel. On the back panel, you see we can go ahead and use the power supply here if we want to plug into the wall this way, but also don't forget the RD-64 can be powered by a computer. If you want to, you can power it by a computer and take it with you. Also, we have our different headphones, our USB, so using it as a controller for some of our favorite software synths, and also our standard MIDI out right in here. Also, you see we have different foot switch right here in this section, so we can go ahead and choose different pedals or different effects pedals, volumes, whatever, damper, and so very easy to use. Also, you notice we have our regular outputs, mono, and our right output, our left and our right outputs. In addition, there's audio inputs, RCA, so we can go ahead and use our favorite MP3 player and plug it right into the RD and have that audio play through the RD, and we can play along with our RD piano or electric pianos or whatever other sounds we want to use. Some other great features of the RD, that we have our C1 and our C2 knobs right here. Now, when we're playing the regular piano stuff right here, we can use these to adjust the EQ, our low EQ and our high EQ. Because sometimes when we're playing instruments at home, we might have it EQ'd for our home, and it sounds great. But sometimes we go on stage and we're going through different sound systems we're not familiar with. All of a sudden, it might sound too bright or too muddy, so we need to bring up the lows, bring down the highs, whatever we need to do. We can do it very quick and very easily right here. Now, also these knobs can also be used as controller functions right in here. So when we're using different modules or different softwares, we can assign these controls. One other thing to mention is the RD-64 is already set up to control our supernatural modules, such as the Integra 7. So this will help you bring out the subtle nuances of the supernatural sounds, especially the supernatural acoustic sounds, and they will already be mapped to the C1 and C2 knobs. Once again, my name is Ed Diaz from Roland, and this is the RD-64 here at Kraft Music. For the best deal, make sure and check out the bundles here at Kraft.